Hey everybody, this is part two, and you can see all the layers we have here. We click, you can see that each layer is doing something else. I want to show two things. So we go from here to here. This is a very cool effect. Let me show you right now how to do that. It's called lighting effect. So you would go to the top, make a new layer, and you go edit, fill, black at 100%. So it covers everything. And now we're going to go filter, render, and we're going to go lens flare. And this is the amount of lens flare. Lens flare is when light hits a lens, you get this effect. And these are just different effects here. Maybe this would work for a sun. You don't want to blow it out too much. But what you see is what you get. You experiment. I like this one. I'll go like that. I really like these lines here. I'm going to hit OK. So that's the effect. But we got the black. So this is pretty neat. Watch this. In the layers palette, where it says normal, we'll be exploring a lot of this year. We bring it down to lighten, and you can go through and see all the different effects. But lighten's pretty good. And there's the effect. And if you take the move tool, that's pretty cool. You can kind of move it around. All right. So I wanted to show you that. Go ahead and play with it. And I want to show you something else. When you download an image, look over here. Remember, we got to unlock it. But this doesn't say JPEG. It says index color. And we can't unlock it. What do we do? All right. So anytime you get a silhouette off the internet, if it says index color, not a problem. Go up to image, mode, and go RGB, red, green, blue. And now we can unlock the background. And I wanted to show you a new tool. Let's just take it into our image. So we'll bring this down. I'm going to take the move tool and drag this in. And I want to make it bigger. So we know how to do that. Almost finished now. File, no. Where is transform? And we'll go to scale, and we can make it bigger. But obviously I want to get rid of the white. So to get out of transform, and also just to show you, you can flip it horizontally if you wanted. That's kind of neat. So to get out of transform, we hit the move tool. But this white's a problem. New tool, not the object selection tool. Hold it down. And we want this magic wand tool. And you want this to be on the second one so you can add it. So let's take a look. So right now, if I delete that, it's going to delete back here. And I don't want that. I want that to be part of the car. So you have to go to mask, and we'll go to the paintbrush, and we'll paint that in. I'm going to go to a hard brush, so the edge gives me a crisp edge. What a neat car. And now I will unmask it. And if I hit backspace, that's pretty neat. And I'm going to go back to the magic wand. Check this out inside the window. backspace. I think this is a back window, backspace. And I'll hit Control D as in David. And I will take the move tool and bring this down. And I think if we took the eraser tool, we could erase that. But let's take this, that way it's selected, and take the eraser tool, and then you can just go, I used to call it scribble scrabble, and I'll hit Control D, and I have a little bit here. That's fine. And I'll take the move tool and put the car where I want it. Now, let me just show you one last thing. I want to put the car behind my leg. We could put the car behind this person. Maybe that would be more realistic. I want to put this car behind me here. Not in front, but behind. So, let's make it a little bit bigger. Edit, transform, scale. Okay, so I want the car behind me. How do we do that? Well, we got to get out of transform. And what we do is, I'm on this layer here. I go to opacity and fade it out. And this is another tool up here. This is called the polygonal lasso tool. And basically, click, click, just click it, and click it. Put little clicks, big clicks. So if I stay inside my body, almost finished. Double click it. I'll hit delete or backspace. And it should work now. I'll hit Control H, that hides the ants. And I'll go back to the car and fade it in. And the car is behind me except over here. So we'll finish up. And I'll take the polygonal tool. And right here. I'll hit Control D for deselecting, and I'll fade it back in. And now the car is behind me. I may have to erase something. I'll do this quickly. Remember, we can do the magnifying glass. Oops. Come up here, make it bigger. Maybe there's got to be something erased. I'll take the eraser and this. There you go. Control Z brings it back. And that, my friends, is good enough for what I want to show you. So let's look at it. I showed you the light effect. I showed you how to put an object behind an object. I showed you on the top to go black to get this effect, and then to go to lighten on this We went to lighten, and up here we put the car in, and the car was a index color, and we had to go to image, mode, RGB, and that's good. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up and continue to have fun. You're creating an art piece, and please come up. I'll be around and let me help you. Thanks.